Hi everyone, this is Jamila from Love Mila. Thank you so much for clicking on this video and joining me today. My name is Jamila. I am like a wife, a mother, a homesteader, and I love to sew and do things to enrich life and make it more beautiful. So that's what Love Mila is about. Thank you for joining me today. I have a few things to share with you. They are sewing related. First, patterns from a recent-ish sale. I've been trying to do this video, so it's not like super recent, but it's recent-ish. Memorial Day sale a couple of weeks ago, 75% off and free shipping, so I had to jump on that, even though I really don't need any more patterns. But these ones, I was very, very particular about getting these. There are only 8, so not much. Did want to share some new fabrics that I wanted for particular projects, and then to dovetail with those fabrics, a couple of fabrics that I got specifically for a project that I'm working on that I want to share as well. That needs to be done by next month. I think I have enough time. All right, so let's get into it. You ready for patterns first? All right, so we are going to start off with a butterick that I already have, probably already shown, but I don't know what I did with the instructions or anything like that, so just a repeat buy. I had to get this. This is Butterick 6485. I am actively working on this. It's a work in progress. Don't know if I shared it with you, maybe, I don't remember. Mom fog brain. So I did make a toile of this and it was good to go. It's just that the fabric that I wanted to use was like fall winter-ish, and we just seasoned out of it, so I kind of put it to the side to work on it later. So but I needed the instructions again, and so I just got this again. All right, this is so that's like utilitarian type of purchase, not like a fancy purchase. This one is still for utility. Oh, I hear my little one. I gotta go get him. Okay, I'm back and I got some water. Now, what was I saying? Okay. This Know Me 2064 for my husband. Yes, I'm gonna make it for him. I really got it for this vest. One day he was working and he kept like misplacing things, and I just decided, or he asked for something with pockets, like cargo-ish, and yeah, so I want to make this for him, just a bunch of patch pockets. There are some pockets on the back which I don't think is super functional, so I'm not going to do those, but I might make this a little bit longer and add some repeat pockets like down right here. Yeah, then this crop jacket we're not going to do, but the vest is totally appropriate, so I'm gonna try to do that, which is nice. Okay, now we're gonna get into like the nice, good stuff. Know Me, 2122 by Brittany J. Jones. This is just like nice woven, a challis, chambray, cotton blends, linen blends. It has shearing on top, really nursing friendly because you can just like pull this down real easy and have like a little cover up. So I have a number of jumpsuit patterns, but I wanted to try this one out. This isn't like in a particular order. I try to put it in a little better of an order. I think I saw Talisha from Creativity by T maybe with this McCall's pattern. I want to say it was her. Super femme with this huge bow, but I like it. I thought it was cute. I really like this bag C, and even with me being in the garden so much, it is functional to have such a huge hat like that. I don't know, it could be a bit granny, but it depends on how I make it. But anyway, I really came for this bag. I really like it with the big bow and everything. So I do think I'm gonna do a contrasting color, probably not floral, maybe a animal print or something like that. Anyway, thought that was really nice. I think it's kind of nice to like make available as well if I wanted to sell it. Okay, so back to clothes. This McCall's 85, Lord, 85, 87. So these pants is what I bought it for. It is a tiered, I don't want to say harem pant because I feel like that's offensive and just totally like not appropriate. So I would say a voluminous pant. I've been looking for something like this, even in indie patterns, and I couldn't find anything quite that fit the bill. And so this came out and is relatively recent, and I was just like, or it is from the most recent McCall drop. So I was like, yes, we need to get these pants, and I don't want to make them in like a sleep-aware look or anything like that. Just want to make them to wear every day. Maybe, yeah, just something really like, I don't want to say like a grunge look. I don't know, boho. I don't know what this will be, but I just have an idea in my mind of how it would look a little bit like streetwear. I don't know if y'all understand what I'm saying. But anyway, just something real comfortable as well, because it has to look good and be very functional, and I think these fit the bill. I'm not super excited about all of the tiers and gathers, but I am excited about possibly color blocking it, so it should work. We'll see. Okay, this is like a random Vogue that I got, but it's just so cute. So cute. And I had to get at least one Vogue. I had a few on the list, but I just want to get one. And it opens in the front. It has this placket here. And so it could potentially be nursing friendly. So I could potentially wear it. And that's why I got it. The rest of the Vogues were like zippers in the back and stuff like that. So that didn't work. But this one could. I even wanted to do like a family photo shoot with us dressed up. And I have like a nice, like a dress like this. That would be really nice. Yeah, I don't know. But I just wanted this. Okay. And that's, I don't know if that's more recent Vogue or not, but we'll say it is. All right. Finishing up this Butterick. I don't know if this was on everyone's list, but when Butterick just dropped their new one, this was the cover for it, and it's so cute. Look at these sleeves. I think just the sleeves are just beautiful, but the fabric that they use is really nice, really springy, really thin. I think it would be even cuter in like a tunic length, but I'm looking forward to making something like this, like super cute. Okay, the last two. This is an older Butterick, 5616. Why did I get this? So I wanted to make a jean jacket. I have a Pinterest board with jean jackets all over it. And I wanted it to be longer though. And so this length for views C and D, so these two go past the waist, a little by the hip. I might even make it even longer. And I just didn't want to have to modify that by myself. And it still has all the top stitching and pockets and things like that. I don't necessarily want pockets on the bottom. I don't know. But I do want the sleeves for A and B. Oh, and it has a nice collar here, like a collar stand, which I like better than the pointy collar. So I think that's cool. So I'll probably just do this collar, maybe some quarter length, 3/4 length sleeves like this, but just in a longer version, right? So yeah, and I don't have any jean jackets. Well, I just made a jean, but it's like a trench, not like a jean jacket to wear just over something in the summer if you get a little cold wherever you are because of air conditioning or whatnot. With a nice like dress, summer dress or something like that, or even with this Nomi jumpsuit, you know what I'm saying? So it's always good to have jean jackets in the stash. So that's why I got this, but it's a little longer, so that's why I got this older pattern of it, because there are many, you know, jean jacket patterns. Okay, and then lastly, this Simplicity jean. Now, it's not a traditional jean, look necessarily. It doesn't have side pockets. It has these patch pockets, but I can easily put some side pockets in there if I wanted to. I still wanted to do the button front. And it does have a zipper. So that's something that I need to practice as far as like flies and things like that. What I really got it for is because I wanted some jeans or jean-like, and so jean-like fabric, I don't know. And this one has a flat back, right? And it does have a version with belts and loopholes and stuff, but it has one with just a flat back and darts. And so what I wanted to do was just elongate the back and put elastic in it, so it can be an elastic back and a flat front with a fly, just so it could be more comfortable and just to fit better. So I just wanted to try that out. And I really like that it's not too wide leg, it's not a skinny jean, it's kind of just like a nice boot cut. In fact, she has boots on right there, boots on the ground, hey. So I just think it looks really nice in a straight leg. So I wanted to just try that. Now, going into the fabric haul, I got this from Fine Fabrics, which I am in the Atlanta-ish area. It's not even Atlanta. I'm like an hour away from Atlanta. So I have the ability to go to a fabric store that people talk about fairly often, called Fine Fabrics. I personally am not like a huge fan of the store, but it is a store where I can touch the fabric, right? And can just go to buy fabric where I don't have to wait 2 weeks for it to show up to my doorstep. So that's why I go. And so I got this, and they have decent prices. So I got this. This is a denim. Like, it's not washed. No, it's not washed. It's very, very blue. Nice dark blue color. Very saturated, so I have to try to get the color to be truer. But anyway, this is a stretch. It has a lot of pretty good stretch in it. But I think they'll be really nice for the pants that I'm talking about. It's not hard at all. It's really kind of soft and pliable. And so when I do wash it, I think it's going to be really nice feeling as well. And so, I mean, I know that it is denim, but it's so much stretch in it that I feel like it's not even like really denim anymore. So that's kind of what I wanted though, because I didn't want a rough, textured kind of pant. All right. Next, so that was from Fine Fabrics. I think I got 3 yards of that, just to be on the safe side, maybe 2.5. I don't really remember. Next, speaking of like cover-ups and things like that, or just like longer, what do you call those, caftans and things for the summer, I got this also from Fine Fabrics. I thought this would be a nice pairing. It's kind of see-through, even though it's a knit, very, very loose knit though. I don't know if you all can see through here, but I definitely can. And so I thought it'd be nice for the summer. It's just white and blue, and it will match with a lot of stuff. So that's that. And then I got this ITY. So it's a nice thin flowy, but like a nice bold leopard print. So again, it's a little transparent, but it's nice. I like stuff like this. To go over like a solid color, just to like add a little pop of put togetherness while still being like loose and comfortable. I don't have a pattern for this yet, but I'm thinking that I was gonna do like the kimono inspired look in Mimi G's book for that. I have to print it out and all that, but I might do that. All right, now I also had to order some fabric online from Fabric Wholesale Direct. I'm not really huge on ordering fabric online, y'all. I know there's more videos out about it now since Joann's closed, I have ordered from Fabric Wholesale before, and so that's kind of what I stick to, even though, you know, they're okay. Anyway, so I got some interfacing, and I don't know the width. I want to say it's about 60 inches wide, which is nice, and I got 3 yards of it, and this is just kind of lightweight interfacing, fusible interfacing, because I hate to run out of it. I just like to know that I have a lot of it, and so I like to buy it in bulk like this. So just and they had a little sale. It wasn't huge, like 15% for Memorial Day. Okay. And then I got this. This was lilac, I think they called it. It was looking more purple on the camera, but in real life, it is darker, it's bluish. And I wish it looked like it really does look on the camera, but it doesn't. But that's okay. We're going to work with it, because what else am I going to do? There's nothing anywhere else that look like this that I can get like in hand right now, that I didn't have to go online and then think that it looked like this and then get it in real life and it doesn't look like this. So that's my kind of, you know, that's the thing with online shopping. Anyway, I wanted it to match this, which doesn't match a little bit. This has a lot of different tones of purple, which is nice because it helps, you know, it's not like exact how I wanted it to be, like you would probably have in person, but it does the trick. Once I got this, and it took a couple weeks, I didn't like want to send it back or anything like that. Like, it's not that serious. It still it goes. So anyway, I found this at Hobby Lobby, and I think it's really cute. It's floral, and it has like notes. I don't know if you can see it, but it has notes of gold in here, and the gold is even like metallic-ish and sparkly. Like, I maybe more glittery than metallic. I thought it was really cute. I got it. It's 100% cotton. This is not, so I'm a little, not super worried, but it's just not the same type of fabric. But I think that it will still go in a garment together. What am I making with this? Glad you asked. I'm making this. Hey y'all, it is McCall's 8528. So I am making the contrast. I'm making View B, which is this one, okay? View B has a collar and a lapel and pleats and pockets, okay? But it's not contrasted necessarily. You can do whatever you want with the pattern, right? So I want to do the contrast. And C has the contrast, but it doesn't have all the other bells and whistles. And so I'm basically doing B with the contrast fabric. The contrasting fabric is, of course, going to be this floral, and the rest is going to be that purple. Yeah, and I think it's going to be really cute. I did have to close up the neckline, and so maybe in another video, I'm going to share how I did that. I did have to make a mock-up of it, which was fine, except this has a bunch of darts in it, and so it took a little longer for the mock-up. Usually, I don't have a problem making a mock-up because I don't like to waste fabric. I've done that before. Don't want to do it again. Plus, like I said, I waited 2 weeks for this fabric, and they had no more of this at Hobby Lobby. So, you know, we need to save fabric up in here and not make big mistakes. So did the mock-up, it looked good. I did have to add a little bit more to the neckline. That way I took off the lapels because it wouldn't have made sense. I'm still working on keeping the collar. I don't know if that makes sense. But anyway, I'm in the midst of that project right now. And I could just put up a little picture there of what it looks like on my dress form. And that is for a convention next month that I would like to have it ready for. We shall see. Is it nursing friendly? So yes, because I don't have to take the whole thing off, but just like take this wrap, loosen this wrap up a little bit to give the baby access. And yeah, so, and I did lengthen it a little bit. I want to say about 4 or 5 inches because I wanted to go past the knee. All right, so anyway, that is what I'm working on. Wanted to wrap this up. Thank you so much. If you have any of the patterns, let me know in the comments. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I will talk to you all later. Remember to live beautifully. Love me, love.